What's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Now, about 3 days ago, I put a video up saying I had a gaming channel and also that I was going to turn this channel into a sort of vlogging channel and that it wouldn't start until at least the middle of this year. That has all changed because I've had some ideas to put on this channel and I really wanted to get it started. So, to kick this channel off, apart from the video I put up 3 days ago, I'm going to do a reacting to my old Facebook posts video. Now, I've looked at them before, but I've never actually looked at them and then thought, what a complete nutsack you were back then, because there are some pretty weird posts that make me doubt myself, and they're probably from, 5, 6 years ago, so I'm going to have a look through them on my phone, and yeah, without further ado, let's do it. Okay, so I found my first ever tweet, and it was put up on the 7th of December 2009. So I'm going to say that's 6 years ago. It's not 6 years ago, but it's about 5 years, about 5.5 years ago. So I'd have been, I'm 19 now, so I'd have been, my maths is terrible. What would I have been? Jesus Christ. I'd have been like 13, 14. And it was, God man, I'm so bored. Now, back then, I would complain if I was bored all the time. Even if I was doing something, if I was watching a film, I'd be sitting there thinking, Jesus Christ, I am so bored. And literally, that was like the number one complaint ever was, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored. You probably get the message by now. But I was a very bored child, so, I can't help that. Well, I probably can, but I was a bit of a dick, so. Alright, the next one was on the 15th of December, and it was, has just found out I am part Italian. And that is right, I am part Italian. I'm like an eighth Italian, which probably explains my love for spaghetti, because I love spaghetti, and I thought it would be funny to put this on a social networking site. It didn't benefit me in any part, but because I had nothing better to post, I thought I would post out my ethnic background, if that's what you want to call it. I had to scratch my eye. I'm sorry. Okay, now this one is just, what the fuck were you doing, Joe? You complete bell, okay? This was on the 16th of December of 2009, so same year, and it was, is not going school to Moz, because there is no point, smiley face. Now, when I was a child, I didn't like to go to school, like many other kids. I fucking hated getting up in the morning to go to school. I would do anything in my power to make sure I didn't go to school. I fake illnesses, and luckily my mum bought them because my attendance was absolutely shocking. Looking back at it now, it's like, Joe, you're a dick. Why didn't you go? But that's all happened now, and literally, why was I doing that shit? I mean, is not going to school tomorrow because there is no point. There is every point to go to school. My past self, I was 14 then. I was a dick. Look at that little photo. I shared a photo that was taken, let me have a look, on the 31st of the 8th. So that was August. 6 days after my birthday. 2009 at 1:39 a.m. So I was a rebel when it came to sleeping, even back then. Again, 11th of May 2010 is really, really bored. Actually, no, is really, really, really bored and has nothing to do. Kind of explains how bored I was as a child, that I had to share it on Facebook. Okay, 21st of May 2010, has Probs just met the fittest woman ever. Now, you're walking in town, you're walking down the street, you see loads of fit women. But I can explain this, because when I was about 15, my parents had a courier business, and they had a contract with a company called Chiropody. It's a pretty big shoe place, like they do foot care, shoes and everything, if you've got bad feet, like bunions and stuff. It's a funny word, that, isn't it? But they took over from Scholl, and my dad had this contract with them, where he would go out, deliver the shoes, help set up new shops they were building, or help close shops, like remove everything and shit like that. And at their main office, I can't remember where it was, but in their main office there was this woman. She was so fit, I can't explain it. She had a great ass as well, but that's basically explains this post. I just thought I had to share this with all of my friends on Facebook, all 20 of them. I don't know if that's how many I had, but I'm just saying that because that was just me. Okay, then, 8th of July 2010. I went to McDonald's last night and a Chinese dropped my food. Ha ha. It's meant to say Chinese man, but I was on a job with my dad and one of my cousin's boyfriends. And we went into McDonald's while my dad was in the shop. Me and my cousin's boyfriend, I think his name was, what was his name? I want to call him Craig, I can't remember his name. But we went into McDonald's to get some food because we were hungry, because we'd been working all day. And we'd ordered our food, and the guy behind the counter was Chinese. And he put all of our food onto a tray, because we were going to eat in. And as he put it all on the tray and turned around to give it to us, he dropped all our food. All our food was all over the floor behind the counter. And my cousin's boyfriend, Craig, that's not his name, he was pissing himself laughing. I'm standing there like, are you serious? You've just dropped all our food. And I think in the end, he got us our food again. And I don't think we had to pay for it. I'm pretty sure he gave it to us free of charge. Because we were standing there for like, it must have been about half an hour max. But as soon as he drops it, I was like, dude, you've got to be kidding me. I'm starving. I've been working all day. And you go and drop my food. What is wrong with you, man? Okay, before I wrap this video up, I just want to go back to one of the posts that I read. And it was is not going to school to Moz because there is no point. Just look at how I've spelt tomorrow and because, right? Back then, I always used to shorten things like everyone else. Like Y, W-H-Y, you just put Y. Or is, I-S-I-Z. You know, tomorrow, T-O-M-O-Z. Because, C-U-Z. That's ridiculous now. I'm very precise about how I put stuff. Capital letters, commas, you know, full stops, all that jazz. And it just makes you seem like a complete bellend. And it's like, you wouldn't talk like that. Like, I probably would have when I was a kid. You know, like you're talking to your mates. What's going on, fam? What you saying? Now, man's going, yeah, didn't it? Yeah, come round still. Alright, safe, blood. Talk to you later. Then you put the phone down. Why do you make that noise? Sounds like you're giving him a fucking kiss. It just sounds so stupid. But that's probably how I spoke back then. Probably all innits and bloods and blood, and you know, all crap like that. But I just wanted to go back just to have a look at my spelling, and to be honest with you, looking through, the spellings on most of these posts are atrocious. I mean, that is really, really, really bored and has nothing to do post. Nothing to. What the actual fuck? Alright guys, that's going to wrap this video up. If you did enjoy it, then please leave a like. Now either tomorrow or in a couple of days' time, I'm going to be doing a reacting to my tweets, or my old tweets video. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed, so it pops up in your little sub boxes. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.